Hello and welcome to Leave It Alone. This is a game that I've been wanting to play on the channel for a few weeks now, but I wanted to finish Papers, Please first. And I just want to play this game in one sitting and kind of have just a fun, almost meditative experience as I clean up my yard. I will take this also as an opportunity to yap and blab about different things that have happened in my life. So have fun, sit back, relax, and let's get to Leave It Alone. Ugh, my head hurts so much. I fell into a coma yet another time, and the doctor still can't figure out why. How come there are so many leaves in here again? Will I ever manage to clean up this cursed yard? Pick up leaves and dump them one by one, or unlock bag tying ability by cleaning up the entire porch and throw it all at once. Let the inlets do the heavy leafting. They suck up nearby leaves and convert them into sheck leaves. Also, Pepper is here with us. The in-game currency, use rake or leaf blower to herd leaves into inlets range and watch your pockets grow. Okay. So, let's get to it. Looking at this game really reminds me of fall time, and fall is one of my favorite time of year for a multitude of reasons. One, it's cool, and I'm not someone who does very well with the heat, so having cool weather means that I can go outside more and enjoy nature, and like take walks with my dog and stuff, which I really enjoy. And just the colors. I think everybody really loves fall colors. Like, I hear so many people being like, oh, fall's so beautiful. I'm actually gonna do the porch. So I love seeing the trees change color, especially where I'm at. There's a lot of really pretty, big, beautiful trees that change into some fantastic colors during the fall, and I love seeing it. And another reason that I love fall is because I actually can go out into the woods during fall because there's not as many ticks, bugs, and all the vegetation has like died out. And I do that because I like to look for things that I can kind of like collect. Either like deer antlers, and this may creep some people out when I say this, but bones as well. I'm into vulture culture, which is the community that is, I guess you could say, dedicated to the collection and preservation of animal bones, either for science appreciation or just viewing pleasure, I guess you could say. And during fall, it is like prime time to go out and see and find things, because like everything is dying, and all the like brush and stuff that would usually hide all the leaves or hide all the stuff on the ground is gone and has lost all of its big leaves, so everything is just clear for you to see. Let's go ahead and do some upgrades. Let's do that so my fingers don't fucking die. And oh, I can't get dexterity. Oh, I need 5 more cents. So yeah, I really love fall because I can just go out and collect things and, you know, partake in my hobby for vulture culture, spend time with my dog and go on walks with her, and just enjoy nature. I have a lot of fond memories of just going out during fall time and seeing cool things. Look at that. Let me turn down the just a titch. It's a little bit loud in my ears. Alright. Oh, that's so much better. But yeah. Even though cleaning up all the leaves can be a little bit annoying, I don't mind it, and sometimes it can be fun to actually go out and see how many like cool leaves I can find, because I remember when fall first came around after I moved, I went into my yard and like just kind of explored and found like really bright, amazing leaves. Just kind of nurturing my inner child a little bit, honestly, but it was a really nice experience. Full again. The like full bag sound kind of reminds me of a sound from Animal Crossing. I think it's like, it is maybe like the your bag is, not bag is full, but it's like you can't do something and it plays that little boom boom sound in Animal Crossing. I can't remember if it was from the GameCube, the Wii, the DS, 3DS. It was one of them. But the sound definitely reminds me of Animal Crossing. Which is another game that I absolutely loved since I was very young. I think I have every version of Animal Crossing that exists, at least in America, because I am in America. I think I own every version of it. Like, I have the GameCube version, I have the Wii version, I have the DS, I have the 3DS, I have the Switch. I don't like have any of like the Japan exclusive, like the Butsu no Mori, I think it was. Excuse me if I got that wrong, but I know there were like special releases only in Japan, like with like it was the Butsu no Mori E Plus or something like that. Hi birds. So yeah, I kind of became almost like a collector for Animal Crossing because I loved it that much. Ew. Cute. It's just kind of something that's been there since childhood, and I have really fond memories of Animal Crossing as well. Like, I would play it on the Wii and my family would watch as I play. They really loved it, too. If there are any other Animal Crossing fans watching right now, let me know how long you've been playing Animal Crossing and what was your first Animal Crossing game. I would love to hear everybody's different experiences. I honestly can't remember how I got into Animal Crossing. I think it was just something introduced to me by a family member, because they were already playing it. And I was like, oh, that game's cool, I want to play it too. It's all a little hazy because it was so long ago. It's hard to remember exactly how I got into it. An upgrade again. Oh, and Greedy Grasp. That's probably good too. Okay. Oh, that's better, yeah. But, yeah, I would like to hear everybody's experiences with Animal Crossing, whether you're an old player or someone who just started playing. Animal Crossing is kind of a game that I don't know what to say about it. It's just, it has a special place in my heart. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Sounds from the walking on the deck are so fucking nice. I need to upgrade my bag soon. Can I? Oh, I can. Got an achievement for that. Just hit my chair real quick. So satisfying. Alright, almost done with the forge. Just a few more handfuls. And there we go. Unlock the bag tying ability. Alright, let's... The hell was that? Okay, let's work on the entrance now, I guess. So we can have more leaf value. So let's hop to it. Something I kind of wanted to talk about while I played this game was, like, since I live in the US, the recent storms that swept across the US. Because I wasn't directly impacted really by those storms. I was very lucky in that fact, but hearing about how that storm, like, system spawned quite a few early tornadoes here in America, it kind of caused like a weird fascination to like bloom. And I started like researching tornadoes like religiously just to learn more about them. It was kind of out of a place of fear because they have scared me since I was like little. Because I mean, Jesus Christ, tornadoes are terrifying if you truly research and look into them and see just how much damn damage they can cause. It's insane. But now that I'm more educated, I feel like I definitely understand them better and kind of know what to look for. But I wanted to ask if anybody who is watching has been impacted either indirectly or directly by these storms. And if you have, first of all, I'm so fucking sorry. But I wanted to like ask if anybody been impacted, and if you have any stories to share, even if it's like a small story of like, oh, a tree fell and it barely missed my porch or something. Like, I just want to give the opportunity to share it and also to hear other people's stories, because I kind of have one of my own from the storm. As I said, I wasn't really impacted by it. Nothing really happened to where I live or like my home. I was very lucky. And I remember I was kind of walking around my house like listening to the storm, because I do love to watch thunderstorms. I absolutely adore them. It's kind of dangerous, but even when there's a thunderstorm, I'll sit by a window and listen. Sometimes I'll draw while I listen and just kind of take it in. But I was reading a book and I started to hear the storm ramp up, so I was kind of, looking at my phone. I was looking outside to see what I could see. Unfortunately, the storm hit at night, so I didn't have good visibility to see how bad it was. But as I was watching the storm roll by and listening, the wind just slowly got more and more intense, and I was starting to get more and more nervous. I was like, shit, the wind's getting really intense. This doesn't sound good, And I went into my living room to like look out the big windows to see what was happening and seeing what I could see, if there was any hail falling or any damage. And as I was walking, I like looked and I kind of just froze as I watched. And then there was like a giant like burst of wind that hit the house. It was really loud, and then suddenly it went quiet. It was such a weird experience. I haven't experienced a storm like that before, where it was just intense winds that were so loud and then suddenly quiet. And I don't think any like rotation or funnel clouds was going over my house. I never even got a warning. Granted though, like, I've heard some things about the warning system not being that good with this storm, so maybe there was something that happened. I just legit did not get a warning. But it was a very interesting and kind of scary experience to have it just pelt against the house and then just quiet. Obviously, I could still hear the rain and stuff, but the wind just stopped. There was nothing. And, like, I was honestly, like, minutes even seconds away from starting to do like the tornado plan and being like, okay, everybody get in the basement, you know, with my pets, myself, and my family members that I live with. You know, I was really close to being like, okay, let's just take shelter just to be safe because the wind was getting so intense. But it just stopped, and then I was like, okay, I guess I'm good, because it was so quiet. And, you know, I didn't like hear any roar or anything, nothing. It was just silence and rain. But after that, I just kind of calmed down a little bit, and I went back into the room my computer's in, this room, and I got my book, and I just read, and I kept an eye on things, and I kept my ears, like, really attentive and perked up, just being like, making sure there wasn't anything bad happening outside. Excuse me, I sniffled. But when I woke up, there was some, like, minor damage outside. Like, some limbs had fallen and stuff. Nothing major. A few trees had fallen in the forest nearby, but that's all expected with a heavy windstorm. So, again, I was very lucky to not be impacted. And again, if you were impacted, first of all, as I said, I'm so fucking sorry. And I hope things get better for you. I really do. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that experience because it was so strange. It wasn't really much in the grand scheme of things, but it was definitely weird. God, I've been so focused on yapping and like telling my story, I haven't even tried to upgrade. Here's an inlet. I got the money for it. Oh yeah, the bag tying. Yeah, I got that. I didn't even use it. How do I throw? Oh, there we go. Hey, I threw it. I would not be me in real life. I do not have good aim. At least with throwing things. I do archery, and I think I'm alright with it, but when it comes to throwing objects, not so much. Not a basketball player. See? Alright. I have a bag, and a throw. Got it. The throwing is a little bit clunky because you hold on to the bag, like you actually have to physically hold a right click and then press left click to throw. So it's a little bit clunky to throw the bags, but that's alright. It's not terrible. Yeah, like left click and then right click then left click. Missed, I'll get in a minute. Alright, okay. Here? Yeah. Oh, this is so satisfying. This is like tickling a part of my brain. Where's the last leaf? Where is it? Oh no. Oh god, this is gonna drive me nuts. Oh lords. Let's upgrade this. Okay, I know there's like a sense. Oh, V. Where is it? Where's the leaf? It's like a singular leaf. I know it is. Ah! There it is. Oh my god. Okay, the leaf value has gone up. Oh, that's so much faster. Nice. Okay, let's turn that off. Oh, no. Oh, okay. How much is the rake? $7. $50. $3. I'll buy that. Fully upgraded leaf bag. I couldn't imagine actually cleaning my yard by hand like this. This would... I guess it would be a good thing to get you moving, but good god, it would take fucking forever. Like, please just give me a rake or a leaf blower. But doing it in a video game, for some reason, is satisfying and nice. Missed. I'll get it later. This game almost gives me a feeling that I get when I'm like, what's correct? It's like when I'm working with my hands on something tedious, but not like annoying tedious, it just needs a lot of focus. It's honestly a nice feeling. I can kind of almost get meditative for me. And just relaxing. Yeah, this is a lovely experience. It kind of almost feels how I feel when I like lock in on drawing. And like, I'm not even listening to music or anything, I'm just drawing in, fully focused in it, and completely have my mind to it. That's kind of what it feels like. If my birds agree. Sorry if you're my dog snoring in the background. She's very tired after her long night shift of sleeping by me and just being a family dog. You know, she works hard shifts. She really does. But she sleeps like an old man. I don't even want to unlock the inlet because I just find like the grabbing of it so satisfying and nice. I'm just like, let me keep grabbing it! Like, I don't need the inlets. And now we're faced. We're faced it. Oh! You been bonked? You must be doing something bad. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Sucker ball! Alright, back to leaves. Okay, what will we be unlocking if we do the driveway? Moose feet, okay. Let's keep going. I think it's always so strange that, like, obviously, if you were given this task in real life, you would not be happy to do it, and you would just want to get it done as quickly and efficiently as possible, and you would not want to be picking up every leaf by hand. But put it into a video game, oh, it's the best thing ever. It really is. It's like, oh, let me keep doing it, and I can't stop, and I find this really enjoyable. Okay. I guess I should start unlocking the inlets. Let's do this one, I guess. Oh, there we go. Okay, and let's put that box or ball over there. Alright. Why can't I? Okay. Oh, do I have to be stationary? Oh, okay. Sorry about my birds. I don't like that. The hands are better. It's kind of nice to get them in like a little pile, but that's nowhere near as satisfying. Absolutely not. I'm finding this so enjoyable and nice. So satisfying to my brain. It is scratching an itch that I did not know I had. Let's see what I can talk about. Bit of a random topic change, but I've also been like kinda into researching Pokemon cards recently, which isn't super weird because I've been into Pokemon since I was like literally like 3 years old. I have been into Pokemon my entire life, including the card games and the digital games. Or not the digital, but the cartridge games. And I've been feeling like a little sad because I can tell that locally there is a scalper in my area, and it pisses me off because I wish that I could like go to the store and see them and catch them like either hiding cards or, you know, buying up all the stock that they have and just be like, just scream, "Scalper! Scalper!" at them just to embarrass them because, dude, there is no reason to be buying all those damn cards. Just don't. Just leave some for people who want to buy them, for kids, for adults like me who like the game and just want to collect casually. Like, it feels like the hobby's been kind of destroyed by scalpers, and I think some of that is to do with fucking Logan Paul being like, "Oh, Pokemon cards, you can make money," and then everybody thought you could make money, so they started buying them en masse. So, yeah. It's upsetting. But I'm glad that they made the mobile app like game thing, the Pokemon TCG. Can't remember the full name, but I'm happy they made that so you can still open Pokemon cards without having to like go out and buy a pack and hope that there isn't a scalper in your area. I kind of really wish that... Hi Pepper, my cat has joined us again. I kind of wish that more stores would do what like I think most GameStops do and put a limit on how many cards you can buy. Or like card packs. Because like it's just not fair to have one greedy person come in and buy all those cards and make it to where nobody else can buy them, and then you have to buy them at an inflated price online. Like, thank God for my local GameStop, because they seem to always have Pokemon cards, and I can go there and buy a couple packs when I went to, Sorry, there's a goose outside, and it started honking. I don't know if that was picked up, but, I can always go to my local GameStop and go in there and buy a pack of Pokemon cards if I want to, like, for a small treat, and be able to open them, and not have to worry about scalpers buying all the damn cards. It's just... it's upsetting. But I'm kind of glad that I've had like an established collection, because I've been collecting Pokemon cards since I was young, and I have some from other family members who also collected back in the day, like when Pokemon first came out. So I have some really nice, cool ones that I can look at and just be like, oh, vintage cards. It's just really nice to collect them and see them and all that stuff. It's my inner magpie just coming out. Also my bird, Soul is currently singing. It's kind of early, so they've been singing their morning songs. So if you hear him in the background, that's what that is. His song is pretty pleasant, so hopefully it's not, like, annoying. It might even blend into the bird song that's in this game, so... But... to anybody watching, do you collect Pokemon cards? And if so, how long have you been collecting them? Because I'm definitely curious to see how many other Pokemon card collectors there are out there, and obviously not people who scalp Pokemon cards, but just people who, you know, buy their own packs, collect them, open them, and put them in their little binder. It reminds me of, I think it was a Vine, god, just my age, of, like, this girl talking to this guy, and he's like, you know, what else is really big? And he was like, oh, I could show you. And then he pulls out this binder. It's like, yeah, I have this giant collection of Pokemon cards. It's like, that's... That feels like something I would do, to be honest, even though I'm not a guy. It's this, like... Someone would be trying to make an innuendo, and I would just be like, oh, do you want to see my Pokemon cards? Oh god, that's definitely one of my favorite Vines from back then. God, I kind of miss Vine, but I kind of don't. Because I feel like Vine kind of opened the path for people who are not very well intentioned to become famous. Like, that's where the Paul brothers got famous. That's where a lot of people who kind of have, I guess, seedy reputation. Am I saying that right? Hold on, I'm having a stroke. Reputation. Yeah, reputations have, like, spawned. So it's just, like... I love Vine because there were some genuinely very funny creators on there, and some amazing, just, humor. But also there were just some people that started Vine, and were in it all for the money to get famous, and... now we see where they are now, and it's just like, oh, good. Ooh. Okay. I can run. So now I gotta open the garage. Alright, go! I made it! I made it. Ooh, another ball. This way. Yep. Ooh, card. Oh! His sleeping spot got disrupted. At least I think it was his sleeping spot. Alright. Let's, you know what? Upgrade that. I'll go ahead and upgrade the rake and see if I can maybe like it better. Okay, let's try here. I'm gonna force myself to try. Okay, it's getting better. Alright, I can stand it. Okay. I just thought of something. Do any of you guys actually still try to support your local GameStops and stuff like that? Or local gaming stores? Because I do. I don't know. I'm someone who really likes to have physical collections of things. Like, with my games, I always like having my physical collection. I can see it on my bookshelf and be like, oh, my collection, my games. So, being able to buy physical copies in person is really nice. And it kind of... Oh! Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Alright, sorry, I had a phone call, and I forgot to unmute my mic, but we're unmuted now. Okay. Anyway. I still really like buying my games from GameStop when I can. because like it just gives me this nostalgia. Because I remember when I was younger. Oh, so nice, satisfying. Ooh, ooh, very satisfying. But I remember, you know, waking up and being like, "Oh, it's ready to go to GameStop. The game has released. It's release day." And I remember going to GameStop before to do the pre-orders and everything. And it was just, it gives me nostalgia whenever I go to buy things at GameStop. And I still want there to be physical stores, you know, because of like the Pokemon card thing. You can get nice merch there sometimes, official licensed merch and stuff. And just, I don't know. I like going to GameStop still and other gaming stores. Right, let's see. Got a basement. Storm shelter, maybe. Still backyard. Okay, dokie. Guess we'll upgrade our rake a few more times. I think the leaf stickiness made it a lot better for me. Hi, bud. Sweep radius. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, which will probably be by hand. Okay, let's do this. And this is gonna be some nostalgia for the older people watching, but who remembers going to GameStop, specifically like for Pokemon fans, and going to get the shiny Pokemon? Like the shiny legendaries, who remembers that? I remember it. It was always such an exciting time because it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna get it like a shiny Suicune! Or a shiny Entei, or shiny Raikou! This was like the biggest one in my memory. I know there were others, like, I think there was a Mew distribution at one point, and an Arceus. Was it Fione or fucking Fione or iPhone? One of them. I can't remember actually how to say their name right now. But I know it's spelled like iPhone. What were the other distributions? I know there were more, but I can't remember them all. When I was young. I just kind of... Maybe I'm just missing a time from when I was a kid, but I definitely kind of miss, like, going out and getting the Pokemon through the distribution, but I also understand exactly why they wanted to do the online distributions, because, like, not everybody has a GameStop nearby. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody's parents are willing to drive them if you can't drive yet, you know? So, online distributions are definitely more accessible, but there's just a little bit of nostalgia that I have for the physical distribution of the Pokemon. Plus, like, with the physical distributions, I think there was actually a problem where, like, a GameStop employee or something was selling or kept the cartridge that they used to do the distributions, because I think it was like they get cartridges to do it, and then they have their own like 3DS or DS there to do the distributions. So yeah, some people I think there was a trouble with that at one point, which can cause problems and liability and all that stuff. So yeah, I get why they do the online distributions, but as I said, I'm just nostalgic for it. And it proves how old I am. And almost done. And that's it. Right, shed roof. And get these right at the edge. Give me a minute, I'll check that out in just a second. Alright. Tie the bag. And in you go. Okay. shed roof? Where? Oh. Oh! Okay. I think it's best to pick these up too. So, let's hop to it. Oh, look at all the leaves! So many leaves to be picked up. Can I get it from here? I doubt it. Oh, I was close! Let's try like that. Come on. That was worse. I have bad aim. Let's try the skin. Excuse me, Pepper. Okay, my cat messed me up there. Ah! Buddy, no. Stop. Let me move my keyboard. My cat Pepper likes to sit next to my mouse and my hand while I play games. I have a little blanket there for him, but when he tries to stretch out sometimes and like groom himself, he gets a little bit in the way. I don't mind it because I like having him so close and everything, but sometimes he's a little gremlin and accidentally gets in the way. He doesn't mean it. Oh, I got it! Is this like a solar panel? Just metal roof? Okay. Down we go. Alright, let's get the rest of these. Alright, lock the grill. Perfectly filled out the bag, too. Alright, let's get all these in here. Hey! Okay. Is this the grill? Oh. Oh, another card. Oh! Snoozing after a big old meal. Ooh. Definitely got to fill this pool up. Oh, I can afford the leaf blower! Almost. Let's just get a couple more bags. Probably a leaf bin in there somewhere. No? I guess they expect you to use the inlets. Let's a couple more. And since I have watched some people play this game, I know there is an achievement here where if you fill the pool full of leaves and jump into it, you get an achievement, so I definitely want to do that. Let's get this. Alright. See how this goes. Not overly loud too, thank God. I was halfway worried it was going to be ridiculously loud. It's not, so that's good. Real life leaf blowers are stupidly loud. Every time one of my neighbors is blowing leaves in the yard, I always hear it, and I'm just like, ugh. I know they gotta do it because it's like a chore that has to be done to keep things clean and stuff. Especially if they don't want something covered in leaves, and I'm just like, oh, why is that leaf blower gotta be so loud? Or maybe I'm just an old grandma, because I don't really like loud noises, really. I think that's a bit of the tism talking there, but every time I hear somebody with like a super loud truck, like go down the road, or somebody rev their engine, or be ridiculously loud, especially in a neighbor, like, residential area, I'm just like, dude, come the fuck on. Like, we know you got a small dick, you're proving it now. It is. I feel like I sound like an old grandma every time I complain about it, but it's just, I do not like loud noises like that. I don't like it when big trucks rev down the fucking road. I don't like it when people use really loud equipment, even though I understand that they have to, you know, for cleaning purposes and chores and stuff. It bothers me. And I don't think I'm alone in that, because I've seen a lot of people complain about, like, oh, big trucks, why they gotta be so loud. And of course there's the small dick joke that comes with trucks that have that giant loud engine. I think they take the muffler off or something. I don't know what they do. But yeah, obviously other people don't like it, but I'm just sitting there like quietly like every time. I'm pretty sure that every time I hear a loud truck go down the road in my neighborhood, I'm always just like, yeah, we know you got a small penis. You don't gotta let everybody know. You know, if there's ever been anybody who had a phase while, like, where they wanted a really big and loud truck like that, why did you want it? I wanna try to understand why some people like those things. Cause, like, is it just like, oh, it's loud and intimidating, or do you think it sounds cool? Like, I'm just curious. And I'm not me, like, coming from, like, oh, malice or being like, I'm gonna make fun of you. It's just, like, legit. It's like, I'm just trying to understand your point of view, you know? And obviously, as I said, I don't like it, and I don't understand it, but I would still try to, like to understand why you like it. Why you liked it. Ever since I started recording, I kind of realized just how much I hiccup, and I'm just like, why do I hiccup so much? I think I know why. I think it's acid reflux problems. But still, now that I realize just how much I actually hiccup on a daily basis, especially while recording, like in like an hour to 2 hour recording sessions, I'm just like, Jesus. Since when did I start hiccuping so much? Have I always been doing this? There's some funny things that definitely come along with recording, like, you might realize you sniffle a lot, or you hiccup a lot like I do. It's kind of a interesting and funny experience, and kind of eye-opening too, because I didn't realize how much I do certain things, and now I hear it in recordings, I'm just like, oh, it's interesting. I can let my doctor know about the hiccuping, and kind of keep in mind that I sniffle, or rub my nose a lot, or do this or that. Yes? My dog is rubbing her back on her blanket right now, so if you hear her like going and making a bunch of like weird snorting noises, yeah. I see once we finish this area, we're going to be unlocking the greenhouse, and I'm going to use this as an opportunity to talk about my love for plants. Because I am somebody who absolutely adores plants, and I've actually wanted a greenhouse for like years. I have wanted one for so long, but they are so expensive. But yeah, it is like a dream for me a little bit to be able to have a house with my own greenhouse at some point. Because as I said, I love plants. I think I currently have like 30 plants in my house right now. With my biggest being my Monstera, which is something that a lot of people have. And can't think of like anything else cool. Have a Chinese money plant, I think they're called a Chinese money tree or money tree. Some other plants that I have. I have a bunch of pothos. I have like 2 different species of pothos. I have a pink princess, can't remember what it's called, like philodendron, but for some reason she is not doing very well for me. I don't know why. I think it's because where I live is a very dry environment, which is not good for plants that are more tropical. And I really can't really do too much to increase the moisture, you know? I mean, I can water it more often and maybe spray it, but, you know, it's still gonna need more moisture in the air, like humidity, than I can provide because of where I live. What's something else that I have? I can see plants around me that I have, but I genuinely cannot remember the names of, which is ridiculous. I have, what are they called? Cat palms or whatever? I have a cat palm. I have a dragon tree. Not like a dragon's blood, incense, but like, I think they're called dragon trees. I have a lot of different plants. I kind of, as I've aged, I've kind of realized just how much I love them, and I love taking care of them. And I seem to be pretty okay with it. I'm not somebody who kills every plant that I touch. I still have trouble every now and then, especially, my dragon tree actually had 3 in it when I first bought it, but now it's only 1. The other 2 got root rot, and I didn't realize until it was a bit too late, unfortunately. But now I am more, like, watchful for things like that to make sure my plants don't die out from things. And I also fought a giant infestation of freaking aphids that I had for a while. They were so annoying. I think I need to actually go clear. I don't want to stop in the middle of this because it's going to bother me. But I think I need to clear that area over there because it gives me the crouch ability, and I can't get under these tables without being able to crouch. Hi, Pepper. So I might do that. But are there any other people who love plants and who are watching? I would love to hear some of your favorites and some of your like prized plants. I honestly love hearing about people's plants, and I love seeing them too. Yeah, I need to do this area because I need to be able to crouch, so up to it. But yeah, I feel like when I have my own house and if I'm ever able to get to a place where I get absolutely everything I wanted, I'd probably have a giant garden just full of plants and a greenhouse and all that stuff. I'd probably be propagating them constantly and all that goodness, but who knows if I'd actually ever be able to do that in my lifetime, you know? We'll see. You're still hoping. But I'm happy with what I have now, you know? Just having my small little indoor garden, like 20 or 30 pots. And all my little plants that I've had for like years. I think the one I've had longest is probably 6 years or so. It's like it's a type of aloe. It isn't exactly an aloe. It's something a bit different. It was unfortunately one of those plants that, like, you know, like, have you ever been to like Walmart or something and you see the plants that are painted? It was one of those, unfortunately. And once I realized how bad that was, I'm gonna buy this for the plant, I ended up taking the time to peel some of the paint off of it and really like babying it to make sure it got what it needed, because having paint on it like that is really not good for the plant, and it inhibits its ability to be able to absorb sunlight. But I had that plant maybe when I bought, or when it was gifted to me, it was like maybe 2 or 3 inches tall, and now it's like 10, and it's gigantic. And I've had that plant for quite a while, and I really love it. And it seems to be really happy because it's constantly making like what in the plant world is called pups, aka it's making new plants off of itself. So it shows that it's happy enough and it feels stable enough to try and produce more plants, which is really good. Shows that it's happy and healthy. But yeah, I've had that plant for so long, and I hold a special place in my heart because it's kind of the plant that, like, was my gateway plant, I guess you could say. That, like, got me into plant keeping and gardening and stuff. So yeah, hold a special place in my heart for that little guy, who is not so little. Yeah, but feel free to share your plant stories in the comments. I would love to read them and talk about plants all day long. And all that stuff. Oh, so satisfying, so satisfying, so satisfying! I need to actually upgrade some things. I keep forgetting to upgrade because I'm just like happy with the tools that I have. I'm like, oh, these are enough. Even though I know they could be better. Oof, that just sent the leaves everywhere. Okay, now the rake is fully upgraded, I'm happier with it. I actually like using it. Ooh, I can blow the swing. Oh, I love swings like this. I find them so comforting. It's like best to curl up in these and read a book. I've really been like, there's been this, we kind of have a swing like this at my house. And I really love sitting in it when we have it out, because we have to put it up every now and then. And I love sitting in it and just reading my books as I've gotten more into reading recently. It's just the most nice and relaxing experience. Are there actually any other readers currently watching? I would love to hear what you've been reading currently. To answer that question myself, I have been reading The Handmaid's Tale. I used to read a lot when I was younger. Especially, I really love the Warrior Cat series. And, but I would only read, like, fiction and stuff. And I'd pretty much only read the Warrior Cat series and stuff by Erin Hunter. Because I really loved her writing style. But as I've gotten older, I've kind of, like, reignited my love for reading. Because I've been rereading the Warrior series. And as I've been rereading it, I've also realized that I've had interest in other books. So I've kind of been, like, re-educating myself a little bit. Yep, now I can crouch, thank God. Of, like, classics that I didn't get to read either in school or I just didn't read when I was younger. So I have slowly been re-educating myself with that. So, like, I'm starting off with The Handmaid's Tale, and then I'm going to read, like, 1984, and I have Animal Farm that I want to read as well. And if anybody else has any recommendation of, like, classics that I should read, please tell me. I am very open to trying new things and reading these classics that I didn't get to read in high school, because I read a few in high school. I read, like, Scarlet A or The Scarlet Letter. I read The Great Gatsby. What else did I read? Of Mice and Men. I read a couple others. Can't remember them all. I read a lot of, my teachers were big on, like, having us read Greek mythology. So I read a lot of Greek stories as well. I read Beowulf. I remember Beowulf. I didn't like it very much, but it was alright. I think I was honestly just wishing we were reading something else at the time. Because it actually is a pretty good story, but it's like, I just didn't personally like it at the time. Maybe because I was high schooler or something, I don't know. I remember reading Beowulf. There's probably more, but I can't remember it all. And around high school was the time that I wasn't as enriched I wasn't enriching my reading. Or enriching... What am I trying to say here? What the fuck? Like, I wasn't enriching my hobby. Or giving it time. I wasn't reading at the time. That's what I'm trying to say, but I was trying to make it complicated. I don't know why. But I just wasn't reading at the time, so it made also reading books for class a little bit harder. So I just wasn't used to it. But yeah, I've been really enjoying getting back into reading. It's been a calming experience. And I had talked about this pretty frequently, like on my art accounts and stuff, but I am chronically ill as well. So I spend a lot of time in the doctor's office. And reading books has given me something to do while I am stuck waiting in the doctor's office, so That's been really nice as well. Other books that I have read recently were I read the entirety of the Twilight Princess manga, or like Twilight Princess Legend of Zelda manga. What else have I read? Come on, brain. I've been rereading the Warrior Cat series. I've gone past the first like Prophecies Begin arc, and I took a pause while I was reading other things. I did read I Hate You, Don't Leave Me, which is a book on BPD. I've had some family members who have struggled with that, so I wanted to see what they might have been experiencing. And honestly, I didn't like the book that much, but it was okay-ish. I remember listening to Jeanette McCurdy's I'm Glad That My Mom Died. That book, oh my god, it is it is a roller coaster, especially if you listen to it as an audiobook, because she narrates it herself, and you can kind of hear the emotion in her voice at some points. So it's just like, not only are you like transported back by her good writing, but you're also transported back to what she was dealing with just by her voice. It's a really good book. And on the subject of audiobooks, I'm also currently listening to The House of My Mother by Sherry Frankie. I watched that case unfold as it all happened, and I just wanted to hear her perspective of it. So I'm listening to it as an audiobook, and so far it's really good. I haven't listened to it in a little bit because I've been more focused on reading The Handmaid's Tale. But I think once I'm done, I'll probably finish her book and also move on to another book that I'm excited to read, which is a book. Oh, let me hydrate. So much talking making my mouth dry. But another book that I've been really excited to read once I finish The Handmaid's Tale is a book called Bite Back. I saw it a lot on TikTok, and it seemed really interesting just based on everything that I saw. I looked at the reviews, and so far the reviews are really good. So I'm going to be reading that soon and seeing what I think of it. I remember, like, I was halfway tempted to not read The Handmaid's Tale and read Bite Back, but first of all, I think the only place you can get Bite Back is either TikTok Shop or Amazon, just because the author is new. Almost done with this. So I ordered it through Amazon, but it was around the time like all the storms hit, so it got delayed, so I was like, okay, I'll just read The Handmaid's Tale. Okay. And let me jump into a pile of 1,000 leaves. And let me repair this. Oh, I don't have the money. Fuck. Oh, wait, let me just start grabbing. But since Bite Back arrived late because of Amazon, I just ended up going to The Handmaid's Tale because I wanted another book to read really bad. So, yeah. Still really excited to get to it once I do. And I'll probably find another game like this to play where I can talk about what I thought of it and how it was and all that stuff. So you'll hear my thoughts on it eventually. And if you follow my art accounts and stuff, I'll probably talk about it there once I read it. Hi Venus, what you doing? Wait. Sorry, she was just getting into something. But yeah, to the other readers, let me know what you've been reading. Let me know what you're excited to read, anything you've had your eye on. I might even add it to my read list, depending on what I think of it. Because I'm always kind of looking for new books to read. I've been really, as I said, enjoying it. I think now I can afford the inlet. Oh, yep. Oh Oh, that's satisfying. Oh, look at my money! A little loud. Oh my god! Holy shit, that was so much. Okay. Oh. Somehow missed some? Question mark? Where are they? Eh? Are they? No. Huh? Where? What? How? Are they up here? No? Oh! There they are. Just hanging on the edge there. Boop. Boop, boop. Alright, lock the greenhouse. A little maze. And then, oh, in the pumpkin patch! Oh, that's so cute! Alright, let's get this done first. And I can upgrade the leaf blower now, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's go. I wonder what it's like to try and maintain hedges like this. It's something I've never actually done or seen someone do, so I don't really know what goes into it. I'm sure it's a lot of work because bushes like this tend to grow very fast. Oh my god, so many leaves! This kind of makes me think that I don't think I've ever actually jumped into a leaf pile when I was a kid. Where I grew up, I didn't actually have like many deciduous trees like this around. It was more like evergreens and stuff. So any like giant piles of leaves were actually giant piles of like needles. Pine needles, cedar needles, stuff like that. So I never really got the experience of like jumping into a leaf pile because there weren't any leaves. It was just needles, pine needles. I will say though, jumping into pine needles was still fun. It was a little itchy at times, but I still had fun with it, and it was fun to like grab a whole handful of them and just like send them into the air and watch them. They didn't really flutter down, but they did kind of go down slower than like a ball would or something. And it felt kind of interesting to have them like trickle almost down your back a little bit. It was a fun experience, just different. Okay, can I open this? Okay, yeah, that makes everything so much easier. Come on. Oh, this little greenhouse is cute. It needs some repairs, but it's still really cute. I would have it like full of plants and so many tables and stuff. Maybe some nice furniture so I could sit in there, just read and enjoy being with my plants. I really sound like an old grandma, don't I? Okay, that's the inlet there. Oh, so satisfying. Go ahead and get it out of all the corners and stuff. Kinda wish I had a water thing like this in my home. It'd make things a lot easier for some things. We do have a water hose, but I don't know. It'd be nice to have, like, be able to have buckets. Stuff like this, or like a well. Alright, let's try to get everything towards that inlet now. Ugh, getting a bit laggy. Can't blame my computer for that. It's a lot of things to be rendering. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade my leaf blower a little bit. Okay. It's done. Okay. Just gonna look around real quick, make sure there's no cards or anything that I'm missing. I don't see any. Might be one in the greenhouse. How many cards have I got? 4. So I mean, okay, 4 more. Okay. Oh, it's so cozy in here. Alright. Let's start getting these guys. If I need to fix the hole, the leaves don't get in anymore. And that would break the seal on the warmth for the plants. So while this greenhouse is cute, it wouldn't technically be too functional. Alright. Oh. Let's get it towards the inlet. You know, if I got paid this much to clean a yard, I don't think I would mind cleaning the whole yard free of leaves. Alright. Where's that last one? Where is it hiding? Under here? Nope. Not over there. In here? Oh, yep, there it is. Into the secret room now. I do one last sweep looking for like little cards. Let's see them. No. Nope. Nope. There's probably one in here. Oh! Subject? No? Right here? No? Hmm. Let's keep looking, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Buy all the tool upgrades. I know there was one there. Maybe get... Oh, the sun's setting. Here? Oh. Oh, what's this? What's this? Not do anything? Okay. Oh! Found one. One was cute. What was the other thing? Hit the basket with everything you can. This. Right. Oh, I probably need a leaf bag. Oh, I don't have one. Shit. I can't make one. I know I got one in here. I'm sorry, I really want to try to make sure to get all the cards, being a bit of a magpie. Well, I don't know. Oh, I see it. Got it. Oh, that's cute! Alright, what's the last one? There's two more. It's probably gonna be in really weird spots, it seems. Oh? Oh, there's only one. Oh, that's gonna kill me. There's only one left. Give me a moment. I found it! I got all of them. Okay, never mind, that didn't take me long. Okay. Alright, let's unlock this. This is small. Oof. Should we be in here? I don't think we should. Oh my god, this goes on forever. Oh! Oh. 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 What are they doing? It's the squirrels! Oh! I say I did pretty good. I didn't... Oh, what? No leaves left behind. How did I not get all the leaves? Well, I did pretty good, I think. So that was Leave It Alone. That was a very nice and meditative and calming experience. I really, really enjoyed that. That was so nice. This is such a cute little game. I definitely recommend getting it. And if I remember correctly, it's currently on sale right now for the spring sale. So yeah, go pick it up if you really enjoyed watching this. So yeah. thank you so much for watching this far, and if you guys want me to try to 100% this game, let me know in the comments. I might do it, I might not. It all depends on how difficult I find it. I don't think this game would be that difficult to 100%, so we'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this far, and if you like this video, please subscribe and like the video. And anyway, I hope you have an amazing day today. Bye bye!